Hello everybody, it's your boy Kamon, and to bring you guys another deck profile. This is going to be of Cyber Dragon's post info. We did actually get a new card. It's a indirect support, but support nonetheless. And I think this card will change the way how you play Cyber Dragons completely. It's a more of a control-ish field slash board, what you want to do. You still want to go second, you still want to OTK with it, of course, but now with this new card, you are able to actually go first if you need to slash if you want to. So I'm talking too much, but oh, before we get into it, make sure you guys do check out duelingguard.com. I am sponsored by them, so if you use my code KMON5, you'll get 5% off of any and all of your purchases. They have really cool playmats, really cool deck boxes, etc., etc. So make sure you all check that out. Duelingguard.com. Let's get right into it. Show you guys main and extra deck, no side deck, and as y'all can see, this is the star of the show, bro. He's already here. Look at him. So, if I pronounce the name wrong, I'm sorry, but this is Disblaster, the Negation Fortress. I did it. Let's go. Thumbs up, thumbs up. So yeah, playing 3 of this. This card is nuts, bro. This card is super, super good. Super happy I was able to actually get my hands on the rest of these. So it's a pendulum monster, so it has actually 2 effects, a pendulum effect and a regular effect. The pendulum effect, any card, so how it is negate any card effects activated in this card's column. So that's its pendulum effect. So again, you know how you have like these 2 pendulum scales right here. If you have both of these right here, negate anything that's in this column. And guess what? In the pendulum column itself, that is the extra monster zone there. So how that works, if you have your monster in your extra monster zone here, you have this guy here, whatever they summon here, negate it, even their monsters too. So that's pretty good, pretty annoying. But the reason why this card is good, the main effect, if it's in your hand, while there is a zone with 0 cards in that column, you can just summon this card to a zone with no columns in it. So like, obviously if you're going second and your opponent doesn't set up anything, you know, you can just summon this card for free. Like, let's just say your opponent has like this over here and the SP like right under it, right? Like that's in this column. This column, these columns over here are free, so you can just summon this right there for free, right? And then its effect is for every card in this card's column, it negates. So whatever is in this card's column, the effects are negated. They can still activate effects, sure, but the effects will be negated no matter what. And if this card dies, if this card is destroyed, period, you can place it in your pendulum zone column. So this card is actually pretty good, and I think like it helps out Cyber Dragons tremendously. I definitely think y'all should actually run this card in here, because if you like Cyber Dragons just like I do, then yeah, this card is super good. So now for Cyber Dragon stuff, we did rant about this guy a little bit, but now for the actual stuff, 3 Cyber Dragons and 3 Cyber Dragon Core. This is very standard in my opinion. 3 and 3. Core is obviously one of the best ones that you do want to see in your opening hand, because this gets you into your spell and trap cards that you will need no matter what. So 3 Core. Cyber Dragon is just for the name, but if you don't want to run 3, you can mix this deck with like Horus, even Fiendsmith too, actually. You mix with everything if you really wanted to, honestly. But this is the machine dupe build, because this guy is actually another machine dupe target. He does have 500 attack. So again, let's just say you summon this here, right? And your opponent has like I don't know, like an Apo here, and like, I don't know, like a face down card over there. If you go machine dupe and that resolves, you can summon 1 under the Apo, and then you can summon the 1 under that other spell and trap card, which will turn off all of those pretty much. So then you're free to like do whatever you want essentially. So like, yeah, like having more machine dupe targets makes this thing really damn good. Others is just 2 Hurts and then the 1 Nashter. I've grown so used to just Hurts at 2. If y'all don't like Hurts at 2, that's fine, but me, I personally like Hurts at 2, because again, you're only really using this effect so many times, and you mainly want to pair Hurts off with your Galaxy Soldier anyways. So, and like you never really normal summon this card anyways. The only card you will normal summon or mostly normal summon is Core anyways. So I think Hearts of 2 is just fine, but if you're just a diehard Cyber Dragon player and you're just like, no, this card's a 3, you're dumb, Kamon, shut up. My fault, bro. But I think 2 is just fine. That's just a me thing, though. Honorary Cyber Dragon is obviously 2 Soldier. You know, we'll play the 3, play the 2 just fine. Just, you know, these 2 are best friends. We know what this does. We know how it is. So, yeah, 2 of those. Other monsters is the 1 Karnot is in here. The 1 Therian King Regulus, he's in here too. And then the 1 Jizukiru. Again, Jizukiru is a searchable kaiju, so we can get rid of any kind of problematic towers our opponent has. So I'm not too worried about what my opponent has. Yugioh, I'm gonna just, there you go, friend. Regulus is actually even more important now in this deck because if my rulings are correct, and y'all can let me know down in the comments below if I'm wrong, like you usually do, right? If you put this card in the graveyard, when you use Therian King effect to equip it, you can place this anywhere in your spell and trap card zone, right? So I'm pretty sure wherever it is in the spell and trap card zone, like off of Regulus, I'm pretty sure it could still negate things in that column, because if you read it correctly, it's actually a condition, you know what I mean? It literally just says, negate any card effects activated in this card's column, period. So that's like an activated effect, I guess you could say. Now, it's not a monster anymore, so I'm not too sure, but I'm like 90% sure that's how that works. But again, let me know down below in the comments if it does not work like that. But I feel like it does, but you know, I'm not a judge. I'm just some guy who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what I mean? I can't read anyways. You know how it is, bro. So yeah. That is it for the monsters. Very solid. I'm not running any real hand traps in here because I feel like we don't really need them, besides maybe 1. But yeah, spell cards. 3 Cyber Emergence. Card is nuts. Definitely got to play this at 3. Let's go search out everything in here. It can't search this out because this can be normal summoned, and it cannot search out Soldier because it can be normal summon, but it can search out Karnot, can search this out, or this, but it can search out Karnot and all your Cyber Dragon stuff. So this is definitely a 3 of at all times. 3 Rhoda, why not play it at 3 if you can? And if, remember, people tend to forget, this card activation is negated. You can put your card from your hand to graveyard, and then you can just add this card back from your graveyard back to your hand, and then do it again. So people actually do forget that a lot, so you can actually do that. Next, Triple Clockwork Knight. Best card, this is how you break boards all the time, so 3 Clockwork Knight. And then to help out Clockwork Knight, we do have Pot of Prosperity. 3 of these. I really want to dig through my freaking deck to get into either Clockwork Knight or actually get into this or get into Machine Dupe, because again, this can break a lot of boards now, bro. It's so crazy how good this deck is at breaking boards now because we have this new guy right here. You know, this new guy plus Clockwork Knight. But keep in mind, remember, if this card is on the field, it will raise his attack, so therefore you cannot Machine Dupe because then he'll be at 1,000 and not at 500 anymore. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, 3 and 3, definitely a must have. I'm still actually rocking 3 Duality because I think Duality is very, 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 very good in here, and it's pretty cool because, like, again, you can activate this card here. You can activate Duality. You can put it under it actually because it tributes for cost actually. So then, yeah, and then you can get something else. So again, this is still a free Rampage with these 2 here, and you can put it under a certain card to kind of keep it, you know, negated, you know, so whatever you want. And this is how you recycle back all your stuff too. So yeah, 3 Duality 2 if you can do that. And on top of Duality, I am rocking 3 Droplet because we're not running hand traps besides Imperm, and Droplet is still one of the best cards in this format. Again, shout out to Rise Heart. Stay banned, my boy. You will not be missed at all. Rip Bozo. But yeah, Droplet is still really good because, again, you're breaking boards, bro. You're breaking boards in this deck. Like, that's what this deck can do. You have a built-in kaiju that you can search. You have a monster that can turn off anything in those columns, which you can summon anywhere else, bro. Yeah, no brainer. Then you could Contact Fuse too? Forget about it. forget about it. So 3 of those. And then, might be kind of expensive, but 2 thrust. The main target for thrust, in my opinion, has always been machine dupe. So 2 of those, and I'm actually running machine dupe at 2 now. Mainly because, like, before I was running it at 1, but now that we have more targets for this, for machine dupe, I think 2 is just fine. 3 might be a little bit too much, in my opinion, maybe, but if you want to run 3, you can, but I think 2 is just fine too. Maybe if you want to do 3, like 3 and 3, you could do that too, but so far, I want to keep it at 40 and not 41, so I think just 2 for me is just fine, because again, I'll see it when I want, because I will have thrust, and you'll always go second in this deck, so thrust is always live in the proper way, so yeah. That's it for those. And the last spell card is obviously the 1 repair plant. Gets you any and all targets in your deck. So again, if you do want to get this guy right here, you can just go machine dupe, add this guy, summon for free. Sorry, repair plant, add this guy, summon for free, machine dupe, put the other 2 in other columns you want to, overlay these 2, and then yeah, it's good, bro. It's super good. And the last card is obviously, like I said before, 3 imperm. So drop it in imperm. Again, we're going second anyway, so whatever board you make, I'll break it, bro. You know what I mean? Time of the machines are here. So that's it for the main deck. 40 cards in total. I think this guy is super cool, bro. I think he's super handy. I'm actually glad I got him. And the best part is he's super cheap too. So like, if you really want to get him for your Cyber Dragon deck, because like you love this deck, hey bro, go right ahead. You know what I mean? That is it for the main deck. Extra deck, it's pretty generic in my opinion. Field Center, you know, gotta have one. Etsy. But for links, Almirage, SP, and then Seeger. These are only links that you will be playing. Almirage is actually the most important one because again, you normal summon out core switch out spell card, link away core into Almirage. Now repair plant is live to get you into all your other stuff. We know how that combo goes. SP's SP, you should have SP by now, obviously if you want to be competitive with any deck that you are playing. Then Seeger is just Seeger, you know. Cool card Seeger. Good guy Seeger. Exceeds 2 Nova, 2 Infinity. I like this ratio 2 and 2. Y'all know I've been on this, and actually, believe it or not, I guess a flex. These are actually my copies from Bosch. This is my original copies. When this card was announced, I framed one god. It was like 45 bucks each. I didn't care. I got them, bro. I was so hyped. Still am, bro. I love this card. So yeah, 2 Infinity, and we are actually running the 1 River Stormer. This is literally to search out. You have 1 target for this, which is your Regulus. You have 2 cards. Two ways to search Regulus. Either this card, or again, if you have Clockwork Knight in the graveyard, you can go drop it, push this card, negate, effect, search out Regulus, discard a card. You can even discard this card. Cool. Regulus is live. Activate effect. Summon this out. Equip this to it. Put it in any column, and if I am correct, negate anything in that column. So good, bro. So good. So yeah, just getting Regulus is super good. Why not get it? And then the last Exceed is obviously the 1 Zeus, our machine Gundam boy himself. Gotta run him in here. So yeah, that's it for the Exceeds and the links. Fusions, 1 Rampage. You only need 1 because you summon off of Duality anyways. So yeah, and again, graveyard you can shuffle it back if you really want to. So yeah, 1 Rampage, 1 Cyber Twin, 2 Chimera Fortress. Very important because of the Clockwork Knight. Mega Fleet, and then round it off, 1 Cyber End Dragon. You can summon this off of your Cyber Nova, and obviously you can duality into it with this too. But yeah, that is it. But yeah, man. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe to the video. So you guys man, have an awesome one. Peace.
That's more XP to level up. He tried hard in his skin, not hard enough. Too soft, didn't even get my mail stock. It's irrelevant who his brother is.